from Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. You're watching MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Marcus Stroman gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Runner goes for second. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Pedroia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set, and the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now the 1-0 down the third baseline. but a foul ball, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox leave 1-0 in the Red Sox half of the first. The Blue Jays coming to bat on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2-2 the count. Another try at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Adding second baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 2-0 on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. He'll step in here at 275. 5 homers, 18 driven in. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Center fielder number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at for ball 3. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. This pitch is popped up. Tulowitzki calls for it. 1 out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today.
Designated hitter.
And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. It's been a steady 5 for 9. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Troy Tulowitzki. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. Something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
It is Curtis Granderson. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1 now to Granderson. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has an even 10 hits in 34 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Sale sets. 0-1 on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez on the run. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the third with no scores. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Set to get his day started, Rafael Devers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Come on, Toronto, you can do it. Give it to him, Toronto.
Has a look, now the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at ball one. He singled to open up the ball game.
Strike out, Pedroia.
1-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Soft liner towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A ball and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Maley in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1, the Jays 0. Set to get his day started, Luke Maley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Tapped down the line. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2. Popped up. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Yonhervis Solarte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Sale into the windup. First pitch on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Martin over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 10.
Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez, was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. So a full count now. And the payoff pitch. Full count still. Drilled right back up the middle. To his left, Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson. They'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop-up. Pedroia is there. 1 out.
Right fielder number 15.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randall Grichuk. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Grichuk, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-0 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. The 3-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Popped him up. Martin is right there, and he puts it away for the first down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Donaldson is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 15.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing, and he popped him up. My goodness, 3 in a row, and no one will get this one.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
This is skied into short left center. Here comes Granderson. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Pedroia at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Maley fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. It is Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Granderson averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Granderson, 37 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
First pitch on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
First baseman number 21.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. one left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip.
Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Way outside. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hernandez is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. Pitch out, nothing doing. Benintendi is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Granderson is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there and see you later.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Solarte is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-1. Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Ready once again, Randall Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here it comes. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Sales sets. 3-0 on its way. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Riding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Aaron Luke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Mitch Moreland.
First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. Moreland at second. Devers at first with no outs. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dustin Pedroia. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Richard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with 1 away now. Danny Barnes is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Xander Bogaerts will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Barnes is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Two and two. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2 grounder down the line at third. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. In deep to left center field. Looking up is Granderson. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Betts is going to turn for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 10.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. 4 runs here in this half inning. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Come on, Blue let's go.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Hit sharply on the ground. Solarte's got it on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-1 Boston. Digging in and looking for more, Hendrys Morales. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first down.
Number 55, Russell.
So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Hit high and deep to right center. Betts giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down here 5-1. Tyler Clippard been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Tyler Clippard.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Misses. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. His first home run of the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he was 0 for in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Devers.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Maley waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting for the
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's gone 2 for 8. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there. Just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leak just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 6-1 Boston. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bouncer up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Very weakly on the ground. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. High and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out.
Oh, yeah.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
Benintendi in pursuit.
2 down. Here's Randall Gritcher. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 balls and no strikes. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 2-1 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. 9th inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's the Red Sox 6, the Blue Jays 2. Sunwano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. Was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's J.D. Martinez. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Boston's out in front, 6-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 37, Pete Hembree.
Next to bat for Toronto, Curtis Granderson. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Left fielder,
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Here's Kendrys Morales. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Shot toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Russell Martin now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Morales stands at first with 1 out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Luke Maile, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And that misses 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-2 the final total today. The Boston Red Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Sale earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.